All right, hey team. Let's see. We're going to work on some Eberron book cover today. So give me a second here to check my signal, and then we'll get to work. Let's see. Doing a mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Looks like we're waiting for the thing to start. So I'm just going to yammer a little bit until the thing comes through. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. We haven't running yet. No? Okay. But it'll come through soon enough. All right. Hey, it looks like we're coming into effect here, folks. All right. Hey, it looks like we're coming into effect. Sounds like my signal's coming through okay. Hey, it looks like we're coming into effect. My signal's coming through okay. Whoa, that's a lot. All right, I'm still learning. Apparently, OBS has built in a delay into launching stream that I can't really complain about. I'm just about done updating my social media bursts, and then we'll get to work here in a hot second. So. Let's see. Bunka, 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 bunka. Bunka, bunka, bow. Where are we at? Views. All right. And, okay, let's get started. So, hey, my name is Phil Kearney. I create role-playing games. I illustrate them online. I've been DMing for since 1987. I've been using Eberron as my home world since 3rd edition, like around 2006 or 7, and I've been creating content on DMsGuild since 2017, but this is the first adventure that I've created. I'm building it with Andy Headley and Stuart Braz as our editor, and Crystal Zumbar. It's an adventure set in Karnath, fighting necromancers and undead, 4 to 5 characters, level 7 to 8, and today we are going to work on the book cover lettering, continuing from our efforts yesterday. I just posted that I'm on live on the X Twitter platform. I'm at Phil Kearney. Spelljammer just published. That's something I've been working on here in the mornings for the past year. So you can check this thing out if you want. The preview is extensive, and there's over 100 plus tokens and assets in a zip file if you decide to purchase it, along with mechanics. Crystals of Marbar will also have a ton of tokens that we've been illustrating here in the mornings and evenings off and on over the course of the year. And this is now, since the Spelljammer has been published, this is now our primary project, and we're going to stay here in the mornings with it until it is completed. So best way to support the channel is to like, subscribe, hit the bell. We got new subscribers. Thanks a lot, guys. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications of when we are live in the future. And here is a full playlist of all of the previous 211 episodes. So check that stuff out if you want, and we're going to dive right back into this. Hey Ornetico, how you doing? See if I can zoom a little bit here. No zoom. No, okay, fine. Let's see, how do we do? We're going to do that, and then we're going to... First, we're just lining up our logistics here to make sure everything sits where we need it to sit. That goes like that. This goes like this. And merge that down. Just doing some setup here real quick. These are just guidelines to make sure that all the text lines up properly inside of the piece. Using basically the bottom of the M as our guideline here. You has arrived. Yes, you has. All right, so we can just clean up these. I'm gonna call those guidelines. There. Let's see. I think I just want to grab this color here, and we're just gonna start first overlaying to make sure that we have consistent. There. There's something really wonky going on. Oh, that's why, because I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. Like that. So yeah, we'll be doing some font building here today. This is the only thing that's been nagging me about the cover, and as you know, since I've had the chance to walk away from this while we were building the Eberron adventure, now that we're back into this, I think I've become a better adventure designer during the process of converting Lada Zaraxis into the Spelljammer combat and exploration system. So I'm looking at what I've done with this book a little differently. I'm looking to copy the font. I want to use it as inspiration for building my own. That feels like the Eberron font, but is more mine. I like this little spade effect we've got going on here. That's pretty cool. One of my gal pals is really a big geek on lettering and font design. It's she went on to make coloring books with like she would paint. She would use. She does a lot of ink work, so she would do. Like fractal patterns and just like really intricate geometric patterns. As coloring books. She made a living at for she fell back on that for for income between jobs before I think landing a gig at Microsoft. But I only bring it up because I have grown to appreciate all the little serifs and little bits that hang on text letters I never really thought much about until I started getting into book cover design. She's like, look at this, look at this, look at this, like all these different fonts. It's just like, look how well organized these are, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. Hey, I'm tired this morning. How are you doing? I was up late last night doing like real like day job work. I hate working outside office hours, but sometimes, you know, necessity does what necessity needs, and God knows I've fudged my lunchtime in the past, so give unto Caesar. We all eventually give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. It's just a matter of when and how. Yeah, same, my dude. Same. I'm running like on 4 hours of sleep right now. That's not unusual for a Phil during the week. I mean, I will work. I try to make it unusual, but whether it's just I just can't get to sleep or I stay up later than I want to working on something, whatever. Oh my God, if it's gonna take this long for me to do all the fonts, I am fucked. Luckily, there's a lot of A's in this one, so once we get one of the A's done. How's Perfect Draw coming along, man? Yeah. Slow energy today. Sorry about that, anyone that's new to the channel. Oh, but it's Thursday. I get to work on Vocav's ship tonight. I'm happy about that. I still have, I have not yet disengaged from the Spelljammer creation process. So there's so much I want to do with Spelljammer. It is ridiculous, but I only have so many hours, and I've got a lot on my plate right now. I am, let's see, we're working on this. Hopefully I'll have this published by September. And then that should be in time for us to rebuild the color mana system based on whatever new mechanics come out for the 2024 Player's Handbook. And then we'll have martial powers going on at the same time. And this Friday, Drunken Yoda has a 5-room dungeon that he's been building to I probably publish on ttrpg. But he wanted to play test it, make sure it feels and plays fun. So he's offering an open invite to anybody that wants to play test new character or subclass options. So I jumped on that because I rarely get to play the classes that I make. I'm a forever DM, and I make player-facing content so that my players have stuff that I think is cool to play in the games that I like to run. And so I make player-facing content, but I'm a forever DM that was like, yeah, I want these kind of characters in my game. So let's build out rules for those. And any character options that I publish on DMsGuild is stuff that, as a DM, I actively want in my game. So it's fun to have the opportunity, as a forever DM, it's fun to be able to have the opportunity to step into the player role and just muck about and throw dice like normal people get to. It's going well, huh? Nice. Right on, man. I will readily admit I think I only just vaguely understand the premise. But I'm sure as it develops and comes along, I'll find out more. If it's something that you're passionate about and you keep posting onto my Discord, I will eventually grok what it is that you're doing. It is inevitable, Neo. I have been feeling the urge to go back to my favorite watering hole down in Green Lake here in Seattle. There's this great place called Flint Rock Cattle Company. They do it's this I don't know where he was trained, but it is an amazing chef who just it's like it's maybe a 30 top restaurant, and it's got a 12-man bar or like 12-seat bar. So it's about 12 seats. So it's a decent setup, but it's a little pricey. But the quality of food is insane. That's it. French. He's French trained. He's a French trained chef, and just fucking fantastic food. And we used to live 3 blocks away from the place when we were still in Metro Seattle, and so that'd be our drinking, our watering hole and weekend getaway. Go to the bar there and get smashed on port. We were there so often that they'd test food on us. It's like, yeah, here's something we're playing around with. It's like, oh my god. Like that boar shoulder, it's insane. Some good footage, man. Let's do this. I've been thinking about it a lot. It's about moved up to technically Everett, which is north of Seattle right now. So it's a little far. I can't. It was so great because it was so close to home. We could just get blitzed and then stumble home. Now I got an Uber and it makes it less fun. It's a ttrpg inspired by card game anime. Thank you. Players make their characters, and the system has rules for custom creation. Because that encourages to make your own. Okay, yeah. Okay. The deck is smaller than most card games. Starting level characters have 4 custom cards at baseline. Yeah, right on. Is it just a 4-card deck, or is it working off of basic, like another type of deck? Like, is it use a normal deck of card and then like you slip in or replace some of the cards with your own and slowly swap out and customize an entire deck, or is it just 4 cards? Since it's a game, those 4 cards are just representing an action loop of using the card deck in the game. Because the deck of cards is an in-game thing, right? Like the characters are actually holding the deck, right? They're actually using the deck of cards against each other. So you're designing the deck and then using that deck with the character that you designed in game, right? Is that the gist? Don't know if I like how thick this. There's a pre-made cards that can be used always without drawing them, sort of help fill out. Okay, got it. Right on. Hi, Grok. Maybe if I put things in layers. I'm gonna do like this tapering effect here. Text. Huh. I'm finding the system, but it's been super fun so far. Right on. Because that's the only card game I really understood before. Helped get me seriously into. Oh. Right on. MTG is infinitely rewarding. That's something I can relate to. Feels about right. Merge that down and create a new layer. Yes, Kearney, that is an S. Good job. Good alphabet in there, my man. Good alphabet in there, my man. Let's do this. Nope. There. This is fairly intricate work. Apparently it takes more brain power than I anticipated. It's not just free doodling. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting back into free doodling. I'm going to be doing more like organized. What word? God, I am tired. What words am I trying to attempt here? Going to be working once we finish these letters. We're going to be going back into maps and finishing up the underground dungeon. It's almost done. We just need some quality of life stuff like furniture and shit to include in it. Like we went the full distance with furniture and accoutrement for the village, and the cemetery is like done, and so is the flooded fortress. Now we need to build camping assets for the topside entrance, the flooded fort, and create gear and supplies and stuff for the underground base. And then we will truly be done with those maps. We still have a slew of little vignette maps that we want to do. Like for forest random encounters, manifest zone random encounters, and there's a few optional added encounters in the manifest zone. Like a dilapidated gazebo, a sinkhole, and the Tree of Woe. Those are little optional encounters I want to include into the mix. Ooh, I like this little uptail thing it's got going on over here. That's cool. Let's do that. It's like a reverse serif. That's cool. There's text happening over in that corner. I can see the text. Hold on. So, yeah. I do only text with vector. Yeah, it helps. Another example where vectors could come in a lot of handy. I don't mind the learning experience. Almost there. like let's merge this. Like I want to grab tools from other pieces. Free transform, flip. Like, is that too heavy of a serif object? I like how that sits. All right, cool. Let's just do that. Let's see if that can jive. Feels a little heavy. Nope, wrong way, Kearney. Let's go this way. The weight and angles are so important with text to make them look like they belong together in a set, you know? You can just so easily throw the balance out of things by making something feel too heavy or too light, too skinny, too thick. It's a real interesting balancing act. This'll help. But this is, I don't mind doing the raster and the physical slow effort. Like, this is training. This is like solid skill building right here. Very, very worth the energy. Bring the energy. I'm sure you do, kiddo. Spy with my eye a text that appears. A wild text appears. Of course, absolutely. The problem is I don't know what kind of demon. Something I'm currently struggling with is the perfect draw character who's like a demon card game enthusiast. Fun. First time I've made a demon character, so it's new territory. Right on. I guess you got to go with like how insidious of a creature is it, right? Oh god, cold water is good. Speaking of cold water, finished the Magicians last night and getting into probably gonna get into Avatar next. Oh, that's perfect. So far, so good, man. Okay, I can just grab. Sorry. Contemplating my next move. There. And let's just scoop this. Oh, really? A little thick, are you? Oh, really? Probably finished 3 body problem this week. Get into Avatar Airbender. See if that's worth a hoot. Let's try this again. Still a little thick. There we go. Yeah. In this instance, you've triggered my fight for flight response, but I am a flightless bird turtle. Oh, interesting. So what's the demon aspect of this? Like when the forces of hell get involved in your card game, you gotta really wonder about the stakes, right? There we go. Finally, okay, that's good sizing. Good sizing. Take this and. Get that curve in there. Yeah, no, that is not jiving. I think I want to. Holy shit, yes. Oh, thank you, timer. There we go. I think that is going to work out. So, context, this is the character I posted in your server yesterday. The one who's... the little gremlinish. That's awesome. Oh, I can hear myself again. Hold on. I should really adjust the volume on that. feeling pretty good. Slow going, but very rewarding so far. Blip. Oh, yeah? Too tall now, huh? I can see it. I think that should cut okay. Yeah, that also looks kind of pretty. That. Wrong layer. Let's push this to here. Cut paste. Yeah, we'll just do some mirroring. Kind of a little inward sweep there feels pretty good. Free transform, flip horizontal. There we go. Doesn't feel unbalanced quite yet. Anything? I don't really know anything about demons, so I don't know if she's like more of an imp-like creature, a succubus, or some other type of infernal creature. I guess time will tell, right? Oh, I like these matching angles. That seems pretty cool. Paste, free transform, flip horizontal. So far, so good, man. This is actually clipping along pretty nicely. I'm liking the little changes that we're making here and there. It's the little differences that matter. I'm going to take a sip of coffee and bask in my own brilliance. Celebration's over. Get back to work. What time is it? 7:28. All right, I've still got 20 minutes left in us. Let's go ahead and set that up and make it keep going. Well, I've got the R, and I'm about to do the A's. The B is coming off of the R. Yeah, we're about to collapse some time frames, yo. Let's see. I'm going to just grab this R up here right now since we has it. It's feeling really, really good. Bring that T into frame here, and now let's build a new layer here. Oh, this is very satisfying work. Let's grab here. Just like that. Very convincing. Oh, interesting. I'm seeing a bit of a curve happening here. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. I feel like the R might be useful here. The R was in fact useful here. Do like that. Smooth that out. I'm gonna look at this tilde we got going on up here. This serif as a toit. I think I can duplicate. Whoa. Always do better, can't we? that. Copy, paste, copy, pasta. Shoomp. I really love taking bits off of one letter and adding them to another. It's just that's incredibly satisfying for some reason. And like that slope there, I feel like maybe the consistent thickness is making me very satisfied. Yeah, so far so good. So what? Let's take this. Transform, flip horizontal. It feels a little heavy. And that S feels a little thin over here. And now that feels too heavy. So I need a little bit more thickness here, but very, very subtle. That, yeah, that feels good. I can go with that. That feels good. Right on. Good. Good. I think almost good with that A. Do I want to... I don't think I want to have an up tip here because it's not going to have much difference. With all the green... Hold on, I can't... Text is being blocked by this stupid fucking heart thing. Or the greens and such. Right on, man. Yeah. Oh, you mean like the shrubbery and stuff? Like the foliage? Yeah, this cover turned out fucking radical. It's a good piece. It's just a good piece. Like the only thing about this cover that bothers me is the font, and we're currently working on that. Otherwise, yeah. Thank you, Hornetico. This thing turned out fucking choice. God, I love doing art. I'm so blessed. So blessed to live in this life and have the opportunity to do the fun things that I get to do. This is the one. Oh, look at that. It's a little interesting bit there. Even if it wasn't intentional, it's an interesting little bit. Let's grab that. There. Woo, not bad. Not bad. Wow, that's some good lining up. I saw that one was just a touch off. This stuff's all sitting very, very pretty. Literally just needs one more pixel worth. There we go. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Don't need an extra pixel. There. Wait, what is going on? There we go. That, I think, is just a little bit, the little nib I needed to make that feel right. Let's see if everything's lined up proper. I can see that A is actually a little off tilted here. Let's see how all this stuff is seen. Yeah, it's a pretty fucking choice cover. Nope, that's all. Yeah, that's all pretty on point. The only thing I want to do is clean up. There. Nice. That about there. Yeah, that'll sit pretty. So far, so good. So what? Oh, there's another S. I spy with my eye is something that I can resolve. That's a bingo. That's, whew, wow, that's got really good legibility. I'm very, very happy with that. And I think the framing still sits pretty nicely. I think no, the eye margin there is pretty good. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's gonna sit pretty. All right, cool. Let's keep at it. No rest for the wicked, Kearney. Let's see. I see how thin you are there. I don't know if I like how thin that is. I feel like I can afford to scooch that out a bit. Let's try doing this. Let's grab this. A little thin. I think I'm gonna push this out a bit. Yeah, I think that sits pretty. I hear you. Where are we at? 750. All right. Finishing touches. We'll have this done tomorrow, no problem. I can feel it. I'll be back. I'm going to be back on tonight in about probably a little less than 12 hours. And we'll be working on the Vocath's Battle Station, the first mega ship for the Spelljammer Combat and Exploration document that we created. I am absolutely in love with that project. It's I am thrilled. I am absolutely thrilled with all of these things. I feel like maybe I should grab this here like that. Wow, this is really just working out. God damn, that looks good. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. I think I can make this a little bit better. There's little gaps in there. It feels pretty nice. I think I need to scoot this over just a tick. Do that same sort of gap there and there. Yeah, that sits very nice. Holy shit, man, this is working out. No, I'm gonna leave that be. I want the S's to be consistent. I don't need to go fucking around with that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What did I just do? Get out of here. All right, that's it for the time being. I am going to be back in about probably 11-ish hours. Is that right? 11 hours will be around 7, a little more than 11 hours, like 11 and a half-ish maybe. We'll work for a couple hours tonight on the Mega Crab super ship, and then I'll be back tomorrow morning to finish this up. At lunchtime tomorrow, we're going to continue with the Martial Powers project. I have a play test with Drunken Yoda. I get to actually be a player for a change, so I'm building out a Dwarven Battle Master using the Martial Power system. So we'll look at what that character, how that character has been built on Friday, and that shouldn't take the whole session. So we'll finish that off with more bosses, color bosses. I really want to have a set of creatures that are neutral for each color, plus each guild color combination specifically, but we'll have to dig through all of that in time, so we'll figure it out. In the meantime, that's it for now. Yeah, see you in about 11 and a half, 12-ish hours, something like that. Laters.